Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here to talk about the first of two NBA playoff games here tonight. And the first one I'm here to talk about is the Eastern Conference Semifinals Game 1. I'm here to talk about the Boston Celtics beating the Cleveland Cavaliers 120-95 reaction in Game 1 to take a 1-0 lead. Derek White. What more can you say, man? He's been phenomenal these playoffs. Tonight he had 25 points, 5 assists, 9 of 16 from the floor, had 14 points in the third quarter. Derek White is a serious problem for opposing defenses to try and guard. He's been phenomenal. And Jaylen Brown and Derek White, they've low-key been the two best Celtics players to me. Jason Tatum, he's been getting carried in these NBA playoffs. And yeah, I mean, the team's winning, but you can't say it's because of Jason Tatum. It's Derek White and Jaylen Brown really carrying. But I mean, yeah, Jason Tatum's doing everything else, like assist, rebound, stuff like that, but Derek White, the first 3 games of the playoffs, only is averaging 16 points. He's shooting 42% from 3, 71% true shooting, which is good, but then he just goes bonkers. His next 3 games, averaging 29.3 points, 6 3-point field goals made per game, 54% from 3, 76% true shooting. Derek White has been phenomenal. This postseason, he's averaging 22 points, 4.7 threes made per game, 58, 50, 90, 74 true shooting. Alright. And you got 7 threes from him. You also got 29 points from Jaylen Brown, who I think was 11 of 15, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to go check the stat sheet. You got some good minutes from Luke Cornett off the bench with Porzingis out. He defended the rim well. Porzingis out with that calf injury. And Cleveland was competitive early. It started off bad, 10-2. You get a timeout. Here come the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell, they go back and forth. Mitchell to 3, 23-21, timeout Celtics. And the 3-point shooting for Cleveland was hot early. They were competitive until their 3-point shooting really went cold, and the second half wasn't even close. Their 3-point shooting went cold. But folks in this app, we're trying to give Jason Tatum league MVP, but for the first month of the playoffs, he's been their third best player. And that's not bad, because you're still winning games. But if you want to prove to be a MVP, then you can't be the third best player in your team in the playoffs. If you're supposed to be a superstar like Jason Tatum. But that's just more credit to Derek White and Jaylen Brown stepping up. Jaylen Brown, 32 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 12 of 18 shooting. Really showed out here in Game 1. I thought he played an amazing game. Like, yeah, we kind of made fun this season when he got that contract, that big contract extension. But he's been playing great in these playoffs. Drew Holiday, 14 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, 6 of 14 shooting. You got some good minutes from them. I mean, Tatum, I will say a positive. He didn't shoot, besides not shooting well, he did everything else. But he's going to need to find a rhythm, too. Drew Holiday found a bit of a rhythm. Much better offensive game and a great quality offensive game for Mr. Drew Holiday. Now we have to talk about Mr. Tatum. You had 18 points, you had 5 assists, you had 11 rebounds, 7 of 19 shooting. And they just have an insane supporting case. You'll look at his stats and be like, oh yeah, they might have lost this game, but then you look, do you have Derek White? You got Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday, Luke Cornett gave you some good minutes. But just Jason Tatum always disappears in the clutch, and I'm kind of worried if Jaylen Brown or goes cold or Derek White, will Jason Tatum step up to the table? Because you're going to have a game where maybe Derek White and Jaylen Brown don't shoot well. Jason Tatum will have to be that guy. But yeah, besides the shooting, he passed the ball well and rebounded well. Horford, 7 points, 4 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 for 7. So, solid game from Al Horford. Peyton Pritchard, 16 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 5 for 12. Peyton Pritchard is the perfect backup point guard. Like you see it, Drew Holiday or Derek White, but then you have to deal with Peyton Pritchard. Luke Cornett, 4 points, 2 assists, 10 rebounds, 1 for 3 shooting, but he had a few blocks, I think, in this game as well. He played some good minutes in place of Kristaps Porzingis, excuse me. Xavier Tillman, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Quaida, 2 points, 2 rebounds off the bench. Brissett, 2 rebounds off the bench in garbage time. Celtics over the team, shot 48% of the field, 39 from 3, 85 from the line, out rebounded Cleveland, 55-38. Really a low turnover game. Neither team turned the ball over a lot. Celtics also got 6 more offensive rebounds. Hold on. I think 6 more offensive rebounds here. Cleveland's going to have to do a better job in the offensive glass next game. They're going to have to shoot the ball better. Only 41% from the field this game, 26 from 3. They started off hot from 3, then they went cold. They're going to have to shoot better. Get some more open looks for like Sam Merrill, Max Strus. Get some more open looks for those guys. First quarter was pretty competitive, 40-34, but then 19-15 second quarter, kind of a low-scoring quarter there. And then third quarter, 33-28 Boston, 28-18 in the fourth. They won every single quarter in this basketball game here. And just Cleveland's offense after that first quarter just went to the shithole. Donovan Mitchell, 33 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, 12 of 25 shooting. They're going to need more than Donovan Mitchell. He shot the ball well. And he's basically doubled up his teammates this postseason. Like he's at 234 points. Darius Garland second on the team with 118. Darius Garland, I don't know, man. I feel like he's declined. In a 23-point game, he finally checked out with like 4:42 left, and they're going to need to do some searching. Garland needs to get some of those looks to fall down. Donovan Mitchell on the Cavs is, I don't know. It's like a Max Verstappen on Red Bull, if you get the F1 reference. Pretty much carries his team, like Donovan Mitchell does for the Cavs. Evan Mobley, 17 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 for 12. Evan Mobley needs to develop his offensive game. I swear. Like, Evan Mobley has to develop his offensive game, man. I swear, he didn't play that great tonight despite 17-13. But once Evan Mobley further smoothens out that bambiness to his movements on court, he'll reach a higher level. This dude is just too clumsy for his own good sometimes. It feels like. Max Strus, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 for 8. Yeah, what a game there for Max Strus. Only 5 points, 2 of 8, and 1 of 5 from 3. Typical Max Strus playoff game. If you watched the Heat last year in the finals. Corno, 11 points, 4 for 11. Made a few threes early, but then he cooled off. LeVert, 4 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 for 6. Sam Merrill, 17 minutes, 0.0 for 5. He had some of the worst shots I've ever seen in Game 1. His shot selection wasn't good. Niang, 4 minutes, 4 points. Tristan Thompson, 4 points, 2 rebounds, had a block. Marcus Morris, 3 points, 3 rebounds. Garland, 14 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. I feel like people are starting to give up on Darius Garland, man. Like, he has potential, it's just, he hasn't, it's up and down season. But the Celtics win 120-95. The Cavaliers are going to have to find a way to stop Derek White, or at least limit him. You're going to have to find a way to stop Jaylen Brown and Derek White, and you have to make Jason Tatum beat you. Because Jaylen Brown and Derek White are playing at a great level right now, playing like the 2 best players in this team in these playoffs. You're going to have to force Jason Tatum to try and beat you. That's just my thoughts, though, but great game from them. So many like point differential blowouts they've had in the playoffs this year. These playoffs. But yeah, that's really enough to say for Game 1. So until next time out, peace.